There are many things dogs can do, but detecting coronavirus is not one of them. Or is it? That's one of the stories we have lined up for you today on CNN 10. I'm Carl Azuz. We're starting with U.S. President Donald Trump's pick for the next Associate Justice of the Supreme Court. The nominee, whom the president announced Saturday, is Amy Coney Barrett. She currently serves on the 7th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals. She's also a law professor at the University of Notre Dame.
She is a woman of unparalleled achievement, towering intellect, sterling credentials, and unyielding loyalty to the Constitution.
If confirmed to the High Court, the 48-year-old mother of 7 would replace Associate Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, who passed away on September 18th from complications of pancreatic cancer.
If the Senate does me the honor of confirming me, I pledge to discharge the responsibilities of this job to the very best of my ability. I love the United States, and I love the United States Constitution.
The Constitution says the president needs the advice and consent of the Senate for his Supreme Court nominations to be confirmed, and politicians are divided over the nomination. As we told you last week, Democrats and Republicans each want their own party to confirm Supreme Court justices. Democrats tend to nominate more liberal members of the court. Republicans tend to nominate more conservative members. And because Republicans currently control the Senate, members of their party are hoping they'll move quickly on Judge Barrett's confirmation hearings.
We are obviously very focused and unified behind the president nominating. We're going to be following what's happening in the Senate closely. They ought to move to confirm quickly. We think that the American people have spoken in terms of this election cycle. The president has a constitutional obligation and responsibility to name a justice.
Democrats want to wait until after the upcoming presidential election to hold confirmation hearings. They're hoping they'll win more power in that election that could give them a better chance of nominating their own Supreme Court justice.
This process is a sham, illegitimate, barely a month before the election, when voters in 11 states are already casting their ballots. They deserve a voice in this consequential choice.
Judge Barrett's Senate confirmation hearings are set to begin on October 12th. If she's confirmed, she'll be President Trump's third Supreme Court appointment. 10-second trivia. Which of these dog breeds is believed to be the most intelligent? German Shepherd, Weimaraner, Border Terrier, or Siberian Husky? Of these options, the German Shepherd is at the top of the list, and it has an excellent sense of smell as well. Dogs smell much better than we do, and if you've ever brought one in from the rain, you'll disagree with that. But we're talking about their sense of smell. It's thought to be thousands of times more sensitive than ours, and now research is being done to find out if dogs can sniff out coronavirus in airline passengers, the same way the animals are used to detect drugs or explosives. At the University of Helsinki, preliminary tests indicated that dogs can be trained to detect COVID with almost 100% certainty, even days before symptoms begin. This hasn't been proven yet, but researchers are doggedly determined.
Waiting at an airport in Finland. Valo, Kossi, Mina, and E.T. Canine detectives on the trail of an unwanted import. The dogs are part of a pilot project announced by Helsinki's main international airport on Tuesday. They're being trained to detect positive cases of COVID-19. A local official sees how it works. Volunteer travellers swipe their skin, drop the sample into a cup, and it's given to a dog to sniff. Within a minute, a result. If this test is positive, the participant is asked to take a swab test to see whether the dog is right.
So far in this trial, what is the accuracy of the dogs?
Well, so far we've only done 3 days, and so far we have only 2 positive ones. At this stage, we can't do any statistics yet.
Dogs are already used to sniff out explosives, food. Whether they can detect COVID-19 is still in question. Researchers say they still don't fully understand the science behind a dog's nose.
Well, we actually have no idea what it is that it detects. And I think that it'll take us years and years to know that, because there's actually no machinery on Earth that has the same sensitivity as a dog has.
What makes a good sniffer dog? Is it a certain type of breed? Is it how they're brought up?
Good sniffer dog is one that loves treats. So it's usually Labradors and Golden Retrievers.
The trial is expected to run through the end of the year. If successful, there are hopes this fast and non-invasive screening could be rolled out across Finland and around the world.
It's possible that these dogs go around passengers in a similar way than custom dogs do.
But there's caution from others.
If I need a medical diagnosis, I would go to a proper doctor and proper testing to get the results.
If the trial is a success, sniffer dogs could be a useful tool to detect COVID-19, and that's not to be sniffed at. Anna Stewart, CNN, London.
CNN heroes are everyday folks who make an extraordinary difference in their communities. A great example of this is Greg Daly. His work to assist 140 senior citizens in his community started with a single phone call. And as one of the people he helps puts it, he has a good heart and a great soul. He's going straight to heaven. Here's his story.
It's the middle of May. It's still 35 degrees out in the morning. Basically started with a customer who was looking to get her paper closer to her house because she was afraid to go out to the street. A couple days later, I happened to be standing in a supermarket and having her phone number still on my phone, I called her and asked if she needed anything. She was really kind of blown away by it. The story started from there. Next couple days, I decided she can't be alone. I delivered to 3 adult communities, a lot of people in there that are compromised. So I put out a note to all 800 of my customers. If there's anything you need, you name it, I'm happy to go shop for it and deliver it to your home for free. This is Silk Almond Milk. 10 after 4, long day. Heading in the shop right to fulfill orders for 2 more people right now. You want to talk about a frontline worker? Marvin, the produce guy, is here every day. Awesome dude.
We appreciate you, Marvin.
We appreciate it. We want you to help. What's this? 5:15, delivering the first of 5 deliveries for the evening. I'll see you soon, okay? Take care of yourself. Thank you so much. I'll give you a hug. Give you a fist bump. You can see the excitement. It gives me chills. I've met just an unbelievable amount of beautiful, wonderful people.
He's fantastic. Wonderful.
I appreciate it. I got plenty more. Okay. I'll be right back. Thank you. It's honestly amazing how grateful they are. Picking up a handwritten list. This particular customer has issues with her eyes, so it's really hard for her to use email. Believe it or not, I can make this out.
Okay, thank you so much.
My pleasure. If you need anything else moving forward, please give me a call, okay? All right, take care of yourself. Good night.
For 10 out of 10, we'd say this is life-sized, but unless you know any other robots that are 60 feet tall and weigh 48,000 pounds, well, you don't. This is the tallest robot in the world. It can walk, it can kneel. It's meant to resemble a robot from a Japanese animated TV series created in the late 1970s. Engineers have been involved in this project since 2014, and while COVID-19 has delayed fans' opportunities to see it in person, just seeing it virtually is amazing. Its proportions are cartoonishly huge, and it's a clear illustration of how they drew upon some serious skills and more than a flip book to set it all into Animotion. That's all for CNN 10, except for our daily shout out, which goes to the Pacific American School in Taiwan. Thank you for your request on our YouTube channel. I'm Carl Azus for CNN.